Hey everyone, Brian Buckosh here, core design engineer with Brunswick Bowling, and today I'm here to give you my input on two damn good products in the DV8 lineup that are poised to raise some hell. Let's take it to the intro. First, let's talk about the ball that started it all for DV8, the Hellraiser. The same great Hellraiser core shape is back, this time packed with added technologies including dot, dynamic core, and a brand new cover to make this one even better. The new Hellraiser dot core has super similar numbers to the original at 0.053 total differential, 0.016 intermediate differential, which means it's got plenty of motor to get you around the corner. Of course, what's new with this one is the dot technology, and if you're not familiar, dot just means the inner core is pinned at the bottom of the ball, and a circle engraved dot is at the top where you expect the pin to be. This means you can put any layout you want on this ball without worrying about drilling through the pin or voiding the warranty. And of course, dynamic core is that blue stuff that you see in the outer core material. This helps increase your carry percentage because it strengthens the outer core material. All of this technology is wrapped in a brand new cover stock, the Insider Max Flip. Now you guys will recognize the Insider Max nameplate because it's been on the Intimidator in a solid version and the Intimidator Pearl as Insider Max Pearl. But of course, Insider Max Flip is a slightly different additive package which gives you a little more mid-lane security with as much traction on the back of the lane as you expect out of a Hellraiser. This cover is finished pretty aggressively underneath with 500, 1000, then 1500 Sierra pads, and then finished with compound on top to make sure you get through the fronts. This is a pretty rigorous process, but it doesn't matter, this will all get edited out. I was going to try to do this in one take, but here we are. 500, 1000, 1500 Sierra with compound on top for the most versatility. Now we're going to talk about the damn good Verge. And for those of you that caught the PBA Players Championship West Regional Final, you'll know that Chris made it look damn good. Stamping damn good on the side of the ball was a bold choice, and we're glad it's working out so far. This ball contains a modified version of the Threshold Symmetrical core that was found in the original Verge and in the Verge Pearl, called Threshold MD. MD stands for medium differential, and this ball has a total differential of 0.038. This core is modified both in total volume and in the density of the inner core, and that combination is working out great, because not only does this ball shape well, it goes through the pins well as well. And that's aided by some other technologies that are in the core, dot and dynamic core, same technologies that are in the Hellraiser Return. That's going to give you the widest range of drilling options, and of course it's going to help increase your hitting power. This core is wrapped in the Insider Max Traction cover stock. Insider Max, of course, found in the Intimidator series, Max Traction, actually it was in the original Verge too, now that I think about it. And the traction additive comes from the sparkle that you see in the cover. It's going to give you a little more mid-lane security, and it really improves the continuation of the ball, and I think you can see that on the lanes. It's aggressively sanded at 500, 1500 Sierra. These lower diff and mid diff balls don't cover too many boards, so we weren't shy about giving it plenty of texture to help blend the over-under. Now, we finally made it to the part where we're going to compare it to the rest of the DV8 lineup. This chart contains every release in the DV8 lineup for an entire year. They're sorted on the bottom by oil volume and on the left by motion shape categories. Pay attention to these categories because angular backend is in the middle to most easily bridge the gap between the asymmetrical motions on the top and the symmetrical motions on the bottom. You can see our two new balls, Hellraiser Return and Damn Good Verge, are highlighted in yellow. The Hellraiser Return and the Damn Good Verge are both built to handle a medium-heavy amount of total oil volume, but their motion shapes are quite different. The Hellraiser Return sits on the line between a late-strong midlane and an angular back-end motion. It has similar length characteristics to the Intimidator Pearl, but the motion at the back of the lane is a bit different, with the Hellraiser Return being a little more secure in the mid-lane, a little more continuous, and a little more rounded overall, even though it makes up as much, if not more ground in the back of the lane. In this way, the Hellraiser Return reminds me a little bit of a Warrant Hybrid from 2019, albeit with a little more cover and a little more back-end coverage, with the Intimidator Pearl being similar length down lane with a more jerky response to friction, making it a little more over-under or a little more jerk stop, which is advantageous when you really want to open up your launch angles and send it away, making sure you get the most rapid response possible, but can be a little unpredictable on higher volumes or fresher pattern. All of these balls would make a great transition down from the Warrant Solid, when the Warrant Solid is too aggressive, too early in the mid lane, or just making too round of a shape overall. The Damn Good Verge is a smooth operator. It's no surprise that it falls in the smooth continuous category of ball motion, and it slots between the Verge and the Decree in terms of the amount of oil volume it can handle. And even though it falls in the same category as these two balls, it really is its own animal. The Verge is easily the strongest symmetrical ball in the DV8 lineup, but sometimes its strength can also be its weakness. If it didn't see enough head oil, it could get a little rolly or a little early for the pattern you're bowling on. Because of the change to the core numbers and the new traction cover stock, the Damn Good Verge picks up right where the original Verge left off. It'll get through the fronts a little better and make a similar shape, but boy does it continue on the back of the lane. When the Verge and the Damn Good Verge get a little too strong for the pattern you're bowling on, or a little too early in the mid lane because of their aggressively sanded finish, a switch down to the Verge Pearl is going to be perfect to get you through the front part of the lane and maintain the same hard arcing motion through the pins. 2021 marks DV8's 10th anniversary, and I can't think of a better way to celebrate than with the release of these two new balls. Available in pro shops worldwide beginning February 18th. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you share it around. Like and subscribe to my YouTube and Facebook channels, Bowling Buckosh. Feel free to drop a comment below, I'm happy to respond. And of course, make sure you stick around, because I'll be making new videos as new releases from the brands of Brunswick come out. So until next time, thanks for watching.